course, it's all luck, this dominoes, you know. I mean, there's no skill. Not like darts, for instance.
Oh, you reckon, do you?
It stands to reason, doesn't it? I mean, if you don't get the dominoes, you can't play them.
No. No, I suppose not. That's, that'll do, will it?
Flippin' heck, you've been saving that, haven't you?
Yeah, that's 5p, your mate.
Here. You ever thought of going professional?
Hey, can you get compensation for brain damage caused by flashing lights and 8 hours of Muzak in that shop?
No, you can't on 2 counts.
What counts?
Well, count number 1, it was your idea to turn it into a disco in the first place. Count number 2, you haven't got any brains to damage anyway.
Oh, can't be cutting when he wants to be. You know, if you weren't my boss, I could take exception to that.
Oh, that's one of the perks of being the boss nowadays. In fact, it's the only perk.
Can we ask you something, Mr. Baldwin?
Fire away, though I don't guarantee a truthful answer, especially if it's incriminating.
Did he get the job, that fella?
What fella?
Steve, the one we left you interviewing.
Why, do you fancy him? Mind you, that's a stupid question, isn't it, seeing as how he was wearing trousers?
I only asked. He was a nice lad, and you don't get many nice lads.
Well, as a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, your looks change, kid.
I had a feeling it might all day.
Have you a key, Mr. Tatlock? Let's go and set the table. I've done a steak and kidney pie and I thought a few chips.
Well, that'll be a real treat for him, won't it? Thanks very much.
Oh, that's all right.
You'll find some taters underneath the sink.
Oh, thank you.
Is she doing you a bite of supper? Only I feel a bit peckish myself, you know.
No, it's not for me. It's for young Peter and our Ken when they get back from Derbyshire.
Oh. Oh, all right. What time are they due back?
Well, it shouldn't be long now.
There we are. Next time, Albert.
There you are. That's another 5p, your mate.
Ah.
Are they not back yet?
No.
Right, I'll bet they're hungry after all that walking.
Yes. Were you winning at dominoes?
Not for the first time either. You know, they think because you're on a pension and wear a flat cap, you've just got off boat. Hey, did you find them spuds?
They're all ready for the chip pan.
I don't suppose there's aught I can do to help, is there?
No.
Good. That steak and kidney pie, will there be enough for 3?
I think so.
You know, I wish I could have gone with him.
Me too.
The spirit's with him, but the flesh is weak, you know, like with a lot of things.
I know just what you mean.
Peter seems to be enjoying himself while he's down here. I mean, he and Ken are getting on a bit better together, which is as it should be, because, I mean, after all, they are father and son. You wouldn't have thought that a couple of years back.
Where is it they've gone, actually?
I don't rightly know.
Didn't they say?
Well, they said something about it might either be Edale or Kinder Scout. They'd make their mind up when they got there.
It shouldn't be long.
Are you sure there's enough for 3?
certain. Or a little bit late, I suppose.
Not back yet.
What the heck is like? Flipping supper ruin.
I can easily make some more chips.
Well, Ken will have found himself a boozer somewhere. Buy his lad his first pint.
Well, he'll hear from me if he has. Least he could have done was let us know.
Well, perhaps they couldn't find a telephone.
Look, there are such things as telephone boxes in Derbyshire, aren't there?
Yes, I
If he could
suppose-
find one that wasn't vandalised. What time were they supposed to get back?
Around about 9.
What time is it now?
10.
Well, you get the length of my tongue with our Ken, keeping the lad out so late.
He is nearly 14.
Still.
Would you like to have your supper, Mr. Tatlock?
No, I'll wait until... Oh, all right, go on.
I suppose I'd better get back and old Rita's making me something on toast. Tell Ken I'll see him tomorrow. It was just a query about the community centre. Be good.
Right, be good. I don't suppose aught could have happened to him, could it?
Of course it couldn't. We'd have heard if it had.
Aye.
Help! Help!
Morning, Mr. Tatlock. You're up bright and early this morning?
Quarter of tea, please.
Yeah. Bucket, shall I?
What? Yes, Bucky.
There's nothing wrong, is there?
I hope not.
Eh?
Well, it's Ken and our Peter.
Oh, yes. How did they enjoy the trip out?
I don't know. I haven't heard a word from them.
Well, I thought they were coming back last night.
So did I.
And they didn't?
No.
Oh, well, happened it got late and they stopped over somewhere.
Well, if they had, they'd have let me know. I'm sure they would.
I don't know, Mr. Tatlock. You know, it can get very isolated off the main roads, you know. I really, they stopped at a farm or a cottage or something like that. I mean, how could they let you know? I bet they caught the early morning bus. I bet they're on the doorstep waiting for you when you get home.
Perhaps.
Morning, Mr. Tatlock.
Morning.
Off he goes like a bloodhound with mumps as usual.
I was a bit worried about Peter and Ken, actually.
Oh, why?
No, they were due back last night and they haven't heard a word from either of them.
Oh, heck. Thank you. Well, perhaps it got a bit late and they've camped out somewhere.
Well, yeah, but it's still a bit cold for camping out, isn't it? Even though it is August. Mind you, I've never been the outdoor type myself. Betty?
Yes, lovely.
What exactly have you got in mind?
In mine?
Well, for your future.
What, meaning that there's no future for me here?
I'm sorry, love, no. You've been marvellous and I'm ever so grateful to you. I could keep you on part-time, of course, just a few hours a week. You know what I'm taking. People are going to supermarkets these days, love. They're not coming to corner shops. Now, I just can't afford a full-time staff.
Well, I haven't really fixed anything up as such, you know, but, well, I shouldn't have any trouble getting something. You could do with a bit of help stock taking today, I suppose.
Oh, yes, today. Yes, definitely.
Right, then, well, that's that, isn't it? Would you like a nice cup of tea? Lovely. I'll put the kettle on.
Good.
Here you are, Mr. Tatlock.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's really no cause for alarm, you know.
Why haven't they let us know? Even if they couldn't get to a telephone last night, they could have surely found one by now.
I suppose there could be any number of reasons. I mean, for instance, if they got lost and had to sleep out, well, they might still be on the way back to civilization.
I hear they're not back yet.
No, they're not.
And you've heard now?
No.
Well, there must be somebody we can ring.
Oh, I've been racking my brains, but we don't even know exactly which part of the Peak District they've gone to.
If aughts happened to him, I'll never forgive myself. If it hadn't been for me going on at him, our Ken would never have been talked into it in the first place.
Now, don't start talking daft, Albert. He is turned 21.
Yes, but Peter isn't.
Hello? Yes, it is. Peter, where are you ringing from? He's what?
Come on.
Hang on, I'll put your Uncle Albert on.
Hello, Peter. What is it?
Ken's had some sort of accident.
What is he?
Something about his leg.
Well, how badly is he hurt? Well, let me know, won't you? I think Ken's broken his leg. And they've been out all night. Now, don't forget, Peter, we're anxious here. Let us know.
Happy now?
Yes, thanks.
Right, let's go. Now, this is where you finally got the lift, right?
Right.
Can you remember which way you came? Up here, up to the road.
That way. I remember that stream down there.
Good lad. Come on.
This is where I stopped. When I found it was too dark to walk.
Right. Now, then up there's Black Ash up Moor. Did you go anywhere near there?
Before the accident, before my dad fell, we were near Snake Path.
Go on.
Then we got to this flat bit.
Probably came to Scout Plateau.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on, you're doing well.
Well, after that, we got a bit lost. We should have been going towards the Snake Inn, but we weren't. We were going towards Kinder. It's not Scout.
Downfall?
Yeah, that's it.
Go on.
Well, after that, he fell.
Right. Well, that's a good start, anyway. Now, you've been out all night. You sure you're up to more walking?
I want to help find my dad.
Right. Well, let's find him then, shall we?
Hey, do you think all this jazz really works and sells the gear?
Suppose it must.
Oh, don't look now, but Steve McQueen has just walked through the door.
Good morning.
Well, let's just say it's just this minute brightened up.
Have you something I could jam the door open with while I bring this stuff through?
You can't do that. That is a fire risk. There are shops burning down all over Britain because of people like
You
you.
push it back far enough, it jams itself.
Oh,
Is your name really Steve Austin?
Fisher.
Oh, shame. I was just about to tell you to jump over the house. Hey, are you married?
Susie,
No, thanks.
will you give over? You're embarrassing me. Hello?
That rough bit of ground over there, I remember we passed it just before Dad fell. Dad! Dad!
Hold it, son. Take it easy. You stay here.
Excuse me, girls. What are you doing? A pint of best bitter and the lady of the house, if you don't mind, darling.
In that order or both at the same time?
I'll tell you what, give us the pint first. It'll put the silver on me tongue, if you know what I mean.
No, but I'll serve you anyway.
Hey, what's the crack, Eddie? Brought me a prezi, have you?
Not exactly, Fred.
Yeah. Sit it then.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to this public convenience, that's all.
All right.
What was that, Mr. Yates?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Walker. I brought something for you, something you want.
I found that extremely unlikely.
You know, our conversation yesterday.
Oh,
Yes. Well, it just happens I've got a sample of it here. Could we go somewhere private for the unveiling, say your living room?
You'll find a snug on your left.
Oh.
Fred, Bill, follow on, would you?
Certainly, Mr.
And, Bet, I think we could do with some more pies. There's been quite a run on them today.
Do you ever get the feeling that you're not really wanted?
I know what you mean.
Well, now, Mr. Yates, what have you got to show me?
What about that then, Mrs. Walker?
I say, that's rather nice, isn't it?
Didn't I tell you? Me word is my bond.
And very good quality, too.
Would I offer you any rubbish, eh?
Well, I must say you do tempt me.
I'll tell you what, Mrs. Walker. Just imagine Mrs. Harvey's feet sinking enviously into that lovely pile.
How much are you out to say it was?
To you, Mrs. Walker, £5.
£5 for carpet of this quality? That's absurd.
Oh, no, it's shrewd business thinking. You see, they're not offering this carpet to the general hoi polloi at these giveaway prices. Like I said, it's only certain selected people.
Really?
Oh, yeah, only people what are going to do the firm a bit of good, with influential friends, you see, who'll see the carpet and fancy one for themselves. What do you think, Mrs. Walker?
Well, you have to know the measurements.
Well, it's by a strange coincidence I've got my little tape measure with me. Oh, by the way, before we go any further, there will be one other thing.
What's that?
Well, it will be subject to a small deposit.
How small?
£20.
Rather high.
10.
Much better.
Right then, Albert. What's the situation?
They've just this second rung up to say they found it.
Is he all right?
What sort of state's he in?
Well, that's all they can tell us, no doubt.
Well, it's something, Mr. Tatlock.
Keep his arms out, son.
We're back down the street at 9 tomorrow when a new barmaid joins Annie and Bet at the Rovers. Next tonight on Granada Plus, the comedians.